Just feel like anxious all the time.
It makes my stomach really sick.
I feel helpless.
I can see spirits and apparitions.
He's watching from one of the mirrors.
Tonight you take control.
I can see spirits and apparitions, like dark shrouds, kind of like shadow people. They're not good spirits. They most of the time feel like negative spirits.
Walking in the mall and telling me he didn't like a certain type of energy, and later finding out that in that same location that somebody had passed away maybe 10 years prior.
In the mirror,
I've seen a tall, pale thing with dark, sunken eyes. I just feel like anxious all the time.
so I just stay in my room.
It's really hard. I can't personally see, hear, or feel what he's going through. How am I able to protect him?
I'm Native American. My father and us do ceremonial practices.
Somebody who's coming in from the outside, not from our culture or beliefs, can help him from a different perspective and put him on the road, that he needs to be on.
If I don't get help, they might attack me.
When Kaeson was around 4 years old, he explained to me, you need to cover the mirrors. And I had asked him, Kaeson, why do you want the mirrors covered? And he said that he doesn't like the spirit that he sees in it. And to this day, he refuses to have mirrors in the home. It can be debilitating for him. The more that he is coming into his own with his gifts, he's also wanting to retreat as well. Even now, it makes me tear up.
Definitely take a look into taking control.
I always see shadows or some big thing that always comes into my room. If I catch a glimpse of the mirror in a certain angle, I could see him staring back at me. I don't like it. It makes my stomach really sick. I feel like it's attached to me.
Are there any spirits that communicate with you or come through that comfort you?
When I sing my drum, I ask for one of my great-great-great-grandfathers on my dad's side, White Eagle, and I ask for his protection.
If you have the ability and if you have the control to pull through these ancestors and these positive spirits, then you definitely have the control to do the same with these negative spirits. If you would like to lead us into your mom's room, do you feel the negative entity in here?
He's looking back at me. It gives me like a really heavy feeling. Like I'm kind of sinking a little bit.
I got this feeling of almost like anxiety, of chills throughout my whole body, almost like I was paralyzed.
Makes my stomach like turn and twist. There's just too much to take in, and I want to get rid of it.
I think in a couple of days you'll be ready. You'll have control of the abilities like you want, at least a lot more than you do now. You'll be more aware, and I think that when we come back at the spirit, it's gonna know who's boss. Tonight you take control. We're going to look into the mirrors. We're going to face fear.
Yeah,
Do you feel the negative entity in here?
he's watching from one of the mirrors.
It's time here. Is it to end? Look directly in the mirrors, and you make it leave.
I see you. I'm going to send you into the light. I command you to leave this house. This is my home, my space, not yours. I'm not afraid of you anymore.
I want this to be the most meaningful drumming and singing that you have ever done.
feels really light in here.
Do you feel as though it left?
Yes.
Do you see what taking control does? You forced it to leave. Like that. It's gone. How do you feel?
At peace.
Your life changed tonight.
I got rid of the dark entity that I always saw in the mirror. Finally.
You know, encourage you, son.
I'm really proud of you, Kaeson. That's a really big accomplishment.
I don't feel like I'm chained. Like it kept holding me back. Now it's gone forever.
Oh,
Never to come back.
you did it.